So I shot an Instagram commercial like Daniel Schiffer. Salutations everybody, Benjamin Brandon here, and welcome to a new YouTube series where I attempt to mimic the dopest projects from my favorite Instagram creators. So I was on the gram a few months ago and I saw this video from Daniel Schiffer. I love this video, and I love the idea behind it. Daniel essentially created a spec commercial for his portfolio in hopes that he can work with a big brand like Cheerios. One of my biggest wishlist clients is HEB, which is the largest supermarket brand here in Texas. That's where I live. I thought it would be a fun challenge if me and my production company, Media to Social, harnessed aspiration from that video in hopes that we can work with a big brand like HEB one day. So here are the challenge rules. As I've been made aware that Daniel made a behind the scenes video of how he shot his Cheerios commercial, I have not seen it, nor will I until I finish our commercial. I'm only allowed to watch Daniel Schiffer's Instagram video 5 times. Now Josh, our head photographer at Media to Social, has already seen Daniel's video. So we'll add the rule that he cannot tell me how Daniel shoots any of the scenes within his cereal commercial. And lastly, to make it even more challenging, I need to shoot and edit everything vertically. #vert. That's right. And well, here's how that went. So the hardest part is going to be trying to replicate this floating spin. I can either mask my hands out like that, which may get complicated because I have to remove my fingers instead of just a point. I'd probably do like a broomstick, stick it on and then twirl it, but even then, are you laughing because this is what he did?
Well, we're getting closer is what I'm saying.
Okay.
He's in the realm.
I'm thinking maybe we get a broomstick and then just twirl it like that. Am I getting warm?
I don't know. My poker face I gotta put my poker face on.
Let's watch it again. Hold on. That's even easy. It's the spin. That's what's getting me. Okay, but with that spin though, it almost looks like it's on the table. So like the Lazy Susan may work. We're gonna have to try both. We used a white backdrop because it would be easier to color grade, and it would also be easier to mask in post. So I thought. We'll get to that soon. We added that blue LED to beam up on the backdrop, and we started rolling. So I'm using a Lazy Susan, as you see here, to try to replicate the floating spinning box effect. And what I'm going to do is, since this is a contrast to black, I can mask the box by itself and I should be okay. The next shot was the opening of the cereal bag. Now right away, I knew that this was done with a masking technique, but I didn't realize how hard it would be to shoot.
Well, no, I got you. Oh, grab the both sides.
Perfect, that's good right there.
Yeah.
Woo. All right, boom, done. Don't get it twisted, we shot that scene like 6 times. So for the cereal pour, it looks like there isn't a bag in there because that's such a seamless pour when it comes to cereal, and the bag always, like, I don't know, you kind of mess up.
Yeah, so you're cutting boxes.
So I have another idea I want to do. What if we cut the bottom of the box so you can get the point of view shot of the cereal pouring into the bowl?
I like that.
Yeah? Huh?
You gonna have a dusty lens though. You okay with dusty lens?
It's a nifty 50. I mean, it's like the cheapest, best lens you can ever afford. So nervous.
So you gonna have to pull it in. Oh. Come forward some. Come, there you go. Now go.
Damn it! Didn't get it.
Oh! It felt good. It felt good.
Did not get it.
What happened?
No, it went down on the frame. Got it!
Felt good.
Got it!
Alright.
Got it! Should it be as easy as us just taping the back?
You're getting closer.
If I just tape the broomstick back here, do that. That's not how he did it?
I mean, do you want me to give you the answer?
No. Answer that. It's not the broomstick.
No, it's not a broomstick.
But would the broomstick get the same effect as whatever he did.
Yes.
Okay.
But what you're trying to do is one step too hard.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What's easier than this? I don't get it. What is easier? No, don't tell me. Because if I know, then that's like cheating. It defeats the purpose.
So once we film this, can I tell you?
Okay, so here's what we'll do. Once we film this, you can tell me, but I can't do it.
Okay.
Okay? That's fair, right? Because I'm not taking the idea or his like hack away from him.
Yep.
I'm creating my own hack with the broomstick. It doesn't defeat the challenge of trying to replicate Daniel Schiffer without him teaching me how to do it, right?
Yeah, I think that works. I think that's fair for everybody.
Okay.
But you should still know how he did it.
It's gonna be one of those like you're gonna tell me and I'm gonna get super pissed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Right here. This area.
I would say bring it down, just so it's behind the light. Down more. Yeah.
Am I still in frame?
Yeah.
All of it?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, there you go.
All right, we just finished the shot. I think I got it. So how
turns out good.
How does he do it?
He tapes it to a light stand, and then he does this, and he spins it to get that movement.
That's what he does?
And so he gets that, so he just films it moving back and forth several times to get the movement, and then he masks this out, and you had it right. He rotates the thing in camera.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna say that his was easier. All right. I got close.
But
I got close. Then there was the close-up pour. The milk pour wasn't complicated, but it was pretty tedious. I did have the idea to use buttermilk instead of regular milk. It's thicker, so I thought it would create a better flow liquid shot versus regular milk. That one, I was right on. Oh, look at that composition though. You see that? That's some composition. The first take was revealing because we found out in order to get a very nice smooth pour, you need to over pour. Why am I nervous about the shot? It's all going up the wrong way.
What do you mean?
It's like it's like going this way. What sucked about it though was we had to recycle the buttermilk while maintaining the cereal in the bowl, so we wouldn't waste much of the buttermilk or the cereal. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's put more cereal in there. Pour. Give me some. Oh, there it is. Oh, all the way. Get it dirty. Oh, okay, stop. Oh. I also moved away from the lockdown shot and I went handheld for the other takes to provide more dynamic camera movement that I wouldn't have to recreate in post. Plus, it's pretty evident that Daniel shot that particular scene handheld as well. Let's give it a whirl. 3, 2, 1. That's the shot. We got it. What sucks is these are our fancy bowls, but they also have white on the rim. Because we want to get the milk, right? But I do have a little one, and I'm thinking the little one will kind of be like a movie magic in the sense of props on, movie sets, depending on the lens you use, are a lot smaller because they need to appear bigger with the frame. So I'm using a 50mm lens. This can probably look huge.
All right, fun fact.
Another hack that we did was we used glue to represent the milk pour over the bowl. Using glue allowed us to control the actual pour and where the pour would be placed on the outside of the bowl. This next shot was something that we came up with because I was contemplating back and forth whether or not I should replicate Daniel's video frame by frame or add some of my own flair and fun technique to it. Ultimately, I decided that I would take Daniel's video more as inspiration versus a complete replication, hence the spinning spoon effect. Now we're gonna try the spoon technique where Josh is going to spin the spoon and we got it connected to
movie magic.
Connected to some dental floss and double-sided tape.
Boom.
So let's see if this one works out. That's so sick. Pro tip for a nice tilt, use your core and your knees.
Crunches.
Finally came the cereal exploding effect. Now after the shoot, I was made aware that Daniel also used a cookie pan, but the cookie pan when throwing things up in the air, that's kind of an industry standard. That's not something that is a foregone hack. A lot of people know about that hack, so I shouldn't get dipped for that one. I mean, we even used that hack for a commercial for a client several months back before Daniel uploaded his video. So I'm just saying. All right, here you go.
Go.
Ooh, it all went on. Okay.
Ready?
Higher.
All right.
2, 1.
I'm covered in cereal. How does it look?
Let's find out. Result of that shot was good, but I had a very hard time trying to mask out the cereal because of the backdrop. So I ended up reshooting it using a green screen. I placed the green screen on the floor and then I threw the cereal below the frame, which I'm grateful for because that only took me like 2 to 3 minutes to key out. So the green screen definitely made that shot probably the easiest shot of the shoot. And it was all that allowed me to make a 13-second Instagram video. I think I need to binge some Matt Diavella time management vids. And as you saw, this is how it turned out. And yeah, I shot it all vertically, which I think was the toughest part because I really feel that if I just did it regular landscape widescreen video, it would have been a lot easier to replicate. Shooting vertically, you have to compensate for a lot of composition changes, a much lower field of view, and you kind of need to rewire your brain. It's the best way I can explain it. So crush that like button if you found this interesting and you want to see more behind the scenes videos like this. I hope you do crush that like button because I loved making this video. And subscribe for more videos about IGTV and Instagram. I will see you next time, my beautiful vert friends. Thank you for watching. Peace.